see them all like doing these crazy videos, having fun, and I'm like, am I the only one like here at home thinking about how my life is? All these people just chilling and enjoying the ride. So I mean, if you could actually share with us some of your concerns, you are definitely huge in what you do and in all that you represent. Like, what are your main concerns at this moment? Like, you are away from your work, from television, from physical contact. Like, what are you thinking? Are you chill? Do you think this is actually a great opportunity, to create different strategies, different opportunities, or you're feeling that pressure on your shoulders?
A little bit of all of that, for most, certainly Black entertainers, Black celebrities, we don't really, for all of the Oprahs and the people who have just a lot of money, most of us are one or two checks away from not having money to pay for all of our things, you know what I mean? So this stoppage of work and money is impacting marginalized celebrities the most. Like all those influencers you see who take all the trip, they're in Dubai one week and they're in, some whatever, London the next week and Paris the next week, and they seem to be everywhere. They may not have a lot of liquid income, right? And you can't charge your rent. You have to pay your rent. So if you don't have the opportunity to do all of the things that you need to do to be the influencer, your money's funny. And if your money's funny, you don't have much of anything. I think a lot of people need to understand the difference between fame and having money. And I think this quarantine is really revealing a lot in terms of there's a lot of people that are famous that don't have wealth. Having a lot of followers doesn't equal having a lot of money. And there's going to be a lot of people that are really suffering that you wouldn't expect because they always give us perfection and aspirational living. That's not the truth. A lot of people that you see in a photo that's airbrushed or it's filtered or it's this, that, the other, and then you see in real life and you don't recognize them, that's really real. So everyone just needs to understand this is a lot of smoke and mirrors. People who you think have a lot of stuff don't have a lot of stuff. People who you think their lives are perfect and they may have a ton of money, but their family doesn't talk to them, or they don't have any real friends. I don't know anybody who has a life that I'm like, ooh, I want that. And there's times I don't want my own life because it's hard and it's isolating and it's lonely. And when you do have a problem, nobody wants to hear it. So it's never what it looks like. And I too wished I could do be Megan Thee Stallion and be cooking eggs and have titties and ass and be able to do the challenges and all the. I cannot learn choreography, no matter the most basic TikTok. I can't. I'm not good at it. And I feel like my life would be different
right now. I feel amazing.
I feel like my life would be different
right now. I feel amazing right now.
My life will be different if I could twerk. And it is what it is, and I gotta be happy with me. And also one of those things of I have never lived beyond my means. I've squirreled away money since my first job. I've never put out more than I bring in. And I've always been fearful of, this is going to be my last job for sure. For sure, I'm never going to work again. And if I have to basically create a life based on my, my education and my skill set, this is what I can afford if this all goes away. So I've been living like that since I was 19. So I have a lot of savings. I have a little bit more wiggle room, but so many people whatever they bring in, they don't factor in taxes, they don't factor in agency fees and attorneys and this, that, and the other. And so somebody hears, oh, so and so made $1 million. That's not $1 million. You got half that because that's taxes. Now you're looking at 500,000. Now you got 10% agent, 10% manager, 5% lawyer. Got to pay your publicist. Well, damn. Now that's like
it's a lot. It's a lot, and people don't get it. Yeah, they see you more than me. Wearing luxury clothes.
That I give back.
Walking on red carpets, doing your hair and makeup, and they think, oh yeah, she's living life,
No, all the super fancy clothes, anything that is not from the Gabrielle Union collection, or at New York and Company or Sweats, I give it back. I wear it. I borrow it. Get into it, and then they come for their stuff. I hang it right back up. I put it in the garment bag, and I put it right back outside. The jewels, that's not my stuff. Other than my wedding rings, I'm not a big jewelry person. This is like the most jewelry I wear, and these are probably $1.50 from Claire's. But it's all smoke and mirrors. I don't have a closet full of gowns and like all these designer stuff. Like, I spend the most on sneakers, mostly random. Like, I have a bunch of white sneakers. I went through a purse phase years ago, but even that is like, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I'd rather spend money on adventures.
Okay.
Give me an adventure. Like, I want to be like, post something and people are like, where the hell is Gab? Like, I just like that's where I'd rather spend the money on travel and meeting different people and putting it back into companies that allow for me to create more jobs and opportunities than stuff that's like gonna depreciate the second if you buy a brand new car, the second you drive it off the lot, it's depreciated considerably. So if I try to sell it back to the same people I just bought it for, I've lost a chunk of money. So I'm just not as into certain things that I used to be when I was younger because I didn't quite understand money. So, I was like, let me squirrel things away so I always have a little nest egg in case it all goes away and I'm not just, jacked up. But,
well, we have probably 5 more minutes or 4. And
all right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, and verse 8. It says, remove far from me the vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Most High Yahweh? Or lest I be poor and steal and take in the name of my power in vain. All right, so I want to give out honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. The honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, so as you just seen right there in that clip, that was Gabrielle Union. All right, and she's basically giving you the rundown of what's going on in so-called Black Hollywood. All right, all of them are living check to check. All right, and it's to the point now where they're not even going to be able to pay their bills. All right, and it's even hitting these NBA players as well because they're not even making all of their salaries. All right, they're only getting 75% of their salaries now with everything being shut down. It's an article the ESPN put out that I had. You know what I'm saying? I don't got it pulled up right now. If I find it, I'll post it in the description box. But yeah, they not even getting paid their full salaries, all right? And a lot of them don't even make a lot of money neither. All right. Everybody is in LeBron James, all right? And your Chris Pauls and your Steph Currys, all right? Everybody not getting that LeBron and KD money, all right, and that Kawhi money, all right. So as she said, all right, and that's just destruction. You know what I'm saying? Low key destruction on the financial side before the major destruction comes on the physical side. Let's go to Luke chapter 6, verse 22 through 24. All right, So look here. All right. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your constellation." It says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." All right. And Gabrielle Union is mourning and weeping right now. All right. She just did a video not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Her and her husband. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how she was a thought. You know what I'm saying? And she was glorifying it and all that. All right. And she's turned this man's son into a little girl. All right. Showing you how wicked she is. All right. And the Most High is going to destroy her. All right. Let me get another precept. This is Proverbs 11:4. It says, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death." All right. So that money is not going to deliver you in a day. You know what I'm saying? That Yahweh Shemel lets Esau, which is the sword of the Most High, loose. You know what I'm saying? On you fucking 2/3, all right? Because that's what's going to happen, all right? Jacob's trouble is almost at hand, all right? And the Most High is going to let Esau, you know what I'm saying, run rampant on you 2/3, all right? This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Most High Yahweh." All right, so you 2/3, you know what I'm saying? You made the God of this world your power, which is Esau Edom, all right? The so-called white man, all right, which he is not white, he is red, all right? But that's the power of you fucking 2/3, all right? And you're going to pay for your iniquities, all right? And the majority of you men, all right, it's just like you to be letting this fucking woman speak, all right? This goes to show how wicked and how effeminate Black Hollywood is. All right, let me close out with this. All right, this is First Ezra chapter 4:26. It says, "Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women." All right, and that's what this Dwayne Wade nigga done. All right, he's gonna perish for his for running out of his wits behind this wicked woman. All right. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? All you 2/3 are going to perish, all right? So we're going to close out with that. Give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, nailers, great millstone, teaching and running this truth. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.